Well, in less than 4 months, South Dakota voters will go to the polls for a primary election. On the Night Beat, Kettleland's Dan Santella talks with the two candidates vying to be the Republican nominee for South Dakota's only U.S. House seat. Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, Bridget. Incumbent Dusty Johnson is running again. State Representative Taffy Howard of Rapid City is running against him in the Republican primary on June 7th. I spoke with each of them today. Johnson and Howard highlighted issues which especially have their attention.
I want to ensure that our military gets the support that they need, the equipment they need, the training they need.
Inflation does not have to be this bad. The supply chain crunch does not have to be this bad. The southern border does not have to be this bad.
Asked about the possibility of a Russian invasion of Ukraine and what the United States should do if that happens, Johnson answered with sanctions, while Howard preferred to talk about the U.S. border with Mexico.
If Putin crosses that line, we do need to extract serious damage to his country and to his regime. That's not going to be with bombs and with soldiers, but it is going to be with crippling economic sanctions.
My opponent back in 2019 chose to oppose then President Trump on his emergency declaration at the southern border. So we need to ensure that our borders are secure, and frankly, right now, we're still being invaded at the southern border.
I also asked each candidate about their messaging with regard to COVID-19 and vaccines.
We absolutely should not be shutting down schools. We should not be shutting down the economy.
My message in general is regarding the whole pandemic and COVID-19 is that mandates are not the answer. And we saw that in our state.
I got vaccinated and every member of my family has been vaccinated. And when you look at the numbers, it's very clear that for the vaccinated, COVID-19 is not something that we have to live in fear of.
Asked if she encourages or recommends the vaccines, Howard focused on the individual.
I encourage people to do what they believe is best for themselves.
The primary is on June 7th. Absentee voting starts on April 22nd, and the voter registration deadline is May 23rd. The general election is this fall on November 8th.